Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Tarotscope with me, Raphael, your Aquarian brother from Reydiant.reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. It would mean the absolute world. And if you are a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It means everything. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the email address below. And before we start, I would like to bless both of my decks with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your destiny card for the week, what is the overarching theme? How does this shape up? What is likely to be the overriding message for the entire week, and how that might shape up for you? What you get is the Empress. Beautiful. This is telling me that this week, not only are you to seek out nature, you've got to look for ways to get connected to your environment. It also tells me that some of you are either going to be looking to beautify the home, or some of you are probably going to be thinking about, where do I want to be next? Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be moving this week. For some of you might be, but it's about one, connecting to nature. You've got to do that this week, Aquarius. Wherever you are in the world, whether you're next to the beach, whether you're next to the forest, if you live in a city, find a park. This is the week where you really need to start reconnecting to nature. Get your toes in the sand, get your toes in the grass, get your, you know, even if it's just bloody mud, get your toes in the mud. Wherever you can go to whip your socks off and get your feet on the ground. Get, you know, because we're air signs, right? I am always so far ahead or in the future, or thinking about other things, or in ideas or in concepts, that sometimes it's tiring. It's really, you know, it wears us out because we are so far ahead. So to get your feet on the ground and have that experience of being grounded and letting the mother do her work and soothe you and bring you back to yourself and tie you deeply to the earth, you know, to feel the changes that are coming, especially with autumn on the horizon. I love autumn. I really do. I mean, I'm an Aquarius. I'm a winter baby to start with. So, you know, from autumn onwards, I'm like, hey! I'm one of those people, like, I shine in winter. Everybody else is like, and I'm like the pillar of health, happiness, and all the rest of it. And then when summer comes, I'm like, even with my Leo ascendant, or I love the sun, but I can't do humidity. It doesn't work for me. Anyway, I digress. Get back to nature this week, Aquarius. Really be in nature, you know, find some way to connect with it. On the other front, on the practical level, as if you could get any more practical than connecting with the earth, what you'll be thinking about is beautifying your home. It's because when you see the Empress, she's about beauty, she's about fertility, she's about, you know, your environment or your surroundings. If you're not happy in your home or your environment, you need to think about ways of incorporating more natural things into it. Maybe think about incorporating more natural things into your diet as well. You know, that could be really interesting and really important for you as well. If you are, you know, and if you are thinking about moving, for a lot of you, this is going to see you saying to yourself, right, okay, where I am now has been all right for now to get me to where I needed to be, but the next place that I go to has to have an echo of this. It has to have an echo of what it is to, you know, to feel comfort, to feel peace, and also to be able to truly express yourself. I kind of feel like you're going to be thinking about that stuff more and more over this week, and it will be interesting to see how it shapes up, especially for me, because I know, you know, where I am and all the rest of it. I'm sorry this is late, by the way, guys. I've had loads to deal with this week. Okay, so your direction card, how this shapes up, what the context is, or what even the best way to achieve it is. Oh, the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Through love, through making wishes, through knowing the power of your heart, through knowing the power of a wish that is made in purity and innocence. Our sign is all to do with innocence. It's all to do with trust. It's all to do with friendship and you know, and camaraderie and all of those things. But this, to me, This feels like the way that you connect with nature is to open up your heart to it. You know, get out into nature and be open. Sit and think, you know, breathe deeply, be in your heart space. This is a week for us Aquarians to come out of here and be in here. This is a week for Aquarians, you know, get out of the future, get out of the what if, the but, the da-da-da-da-da, all of that stuff. Come back into the heart space, breathe into here, breathe into the center. And if you can do that while your feet are on the ground, while you're outside, you know, surrounded by nature, even better. It also tells me, for those of you that are in relationships, talk to your partner, open up to them, trust them, you know, have some intimate time together. Anything that is physical, you know, if you're in a partnership, have some intimate time together. If you are in a partnership, have a bath together, go out for a gorgeous meal together. Do all things that are practical, that are earthy, that are grounded, because it will expand your love vibration and it will get you more deeply in touch with your body, and therefore it will help you understand more what you desire from a home, what you need from your home in order to feel safe, secure, but more importantly, in order to produce the things that you want to produce in your life. For those of you that are single, this is asking you to connect with the world at large. It's asking you to connect with your environment. For those of you that are single, it says you got to open up your heart. This is the time to get open. It's the time to say, right, okay, you've been a bit frosty in there and you've been a bit disconnected from it as well. If you're honest, I'll hold my hands up, you know, even with my Leo ascendant, I'm an Aquarius and I'm proud of that fact. I love being an Aquarius sun sign because it's very me. You know, for those of you that really know my quirky, zany character that's balanced out by this sort of very rigid, sometimes, you know, whatever. For those of you that know, you know. And I will admit, for a while, I've probably been a bit disconnected from nature and probably a bit disconnected from my true feelings. So this is the week for you to really tap into that stuff. It's going to be a good one. Let me know how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Have an amazing week and I'll see you very soon for more videos.